Reshaping the region's entrepreneurial ecosystem, one small business at a time. Lowcountry Local First Good Enterprises Initiative has been guiding the community toward business ownership and community transformation. Here to share more on its upcoming academy is Jordan Amaker. She is Lowcountry Local First Marketing Manager. We're also joined by Nilsy Rapalo, an academy graduate turned instructor. She is also a life coach and founder of Wellness and Beyond LLC. Ladies, welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So first, have you ever started your own business before, or is this something brand new for you?
Well, I did in 2009 when I opened my wellness coaching business, and I didn't have this opportunity that the students are having to learn and to prepare to have a business. It's like learning by yourself and trying to figure out things and getting support from the community in many, many ways.
I'm sure. So tell me more about your business. So what is being a wellness coach?
Well, I am a clinical psychologist, and then I transitioned to be also a wellness coach, because normally when you are working with patients, they are suffering. They are having depression or they are having a crisis. But when they are ready to move forward, it's like, okay, they are good and we can close their cases because they are stable. And I am like, no, now is when they are ready to do things. Then that's what I decided to go back to school to do a wellness coaching where people can focus on the next step in their life. Could be a business, could be their health, could be their weight, could be relationship, anything that they want to focus in their life.
So talking about next steps, so it kind of sounds like you had started this business some years ago, but then you found yourself almost restarting it again, but with the help of Lowcountry Local First.
Definitely, so completely different.
What did you learn? What did you do differently the second time around?
Well, because I have the tools, the knowledge, the support of a community to be able to reinvent my business and being able to say, okay, I have the marketing component, I need to keep this accounting, and it's just different elements through the 12-week process that you are definitely changing the way to do businesses.
Yeah, so the whole mission behind this initiative is to get people kind of starting on the right foot from the beginning, because there's a lot of false starts for people too.
Which is okay. You learn a lot from that. And people come into this program who have an idea and they've not yet started the business, but also come in who already have a business. They just know that they need to grow it or improve it or just build a network of support to help them succeed in that business. So
how long have you been doing this particular initiative?
Our Community Business Academy and the whole Good Enterprises Initiative began in the fall of 2019. So we're about 2 years in. It's certainly our fastest growing program. There's a great deal of demand for a program like this that serves people who've often been overlooked in our entrepreneurial systems. And so we're really proud that we can bring what we believe is one of the best programs in the country and an award-winning curriculum to the Lowcountry, to people of all experience levels, and provide it, thanks to a lot of supporters in the community, at no cost to most of the participants. So
is that right? Yeah. So it's free for many of the people who attend?
There's a small materials fee on a sliding scale basis, but the cost of the program would normally be about $3,000 per student, but thanks to a lot of our supporters, we're able to waive that for pretty much everyone.
That's incredible. And 12 weeks, it sounds pretty intensive. So was it for you? I mean, were you able to balance just life and work and do this?
It is very intense, because you are having weekly homework and you need to basically focus on that, and at the same time you need to start preparing your plan, your business plan. That's part of your graduation requirements. Then yes, it requires that people are committed to this for 12 weeks, but it's worth it. It is great. It is a learning process.
Yeah, and how many students would you say you've had enroll so far?
Wow, we have close to 100 graduates at this point. By the end of the year, we'll have closer to 150.
That's great. That's great. And I know we've had a couple of them on the show, and they took their passions, such as baking or something else, and they've turned it into a legitimate business that's generating cash, and they are paying their taxes on their income, and I mean, they're just a full-fledged business now. But you are also adding to your plate. You're becoming an instructor with the Academy, so you loved it so much that you are now now going to be standing in front of your students and guiding them.
It is great. I am part of the first group that graduated in 2019.
Yeah.
Then it was an honor for me to be able to, transitioning and get the support because Rising Tide, where is a curriculum coming from New Jersey, they were able to help me with the training, and with Lowcountry Local First support, we just got all the tools to be able to transition from a student to instructor.
Oh, that's great. And you're going to be teaching a Spanish language class, is
Yes.
that right? Yes. So what is the need now for Spanish language classes and to get more familiar with that particular community here?
There's a great demand for it. I mean, Nilsy has very little problem recruiting for the class. I think there's lots of interest in the community. We hope one day to teach a course in Portuguese. There's a great Brazilian community here that could benefit from the class. So, we have one class taught in Spanish this fall, but we hope in the future we can have more than one class, and it'll continue to grow for
That's
sure.
wonderful. And besides the curriculum, any personal anecdotes that you'll be passing on to your students in terms of things that you've learned yourself that you want to impart on others?
Well, I want to share more about them regarding how, because they have been doing well in businesses, we are having now other agencies that are giving the opportunity to Hispanics to have loans. Then opening doors. The fact that they trust this program, that they see that they are part of this program now, they are having bank institutions and loan institutions that are helping them now. Then it's like that trust that, they have a business plan, they have everything together, different than to be by yourself trying to ask for a loan when you don't have these tools and, all this knowledge. Then that for me is a lot.
Yeah, of course. So, I mean, that's a very important component, isn't it? Is making sure that you have some financing behind your dream. Yeah. So you're going to be now introducing the next season in the fall. You're going to have another program. So when does it start and how do people sign up?
We'll have 3 classes this fall, starting in September. It'll run 12 weeks through early December. One will be taught in English in person on the Upper Peninsula. One will be offered in English online, virtually. And then the Spanish taught class will be offered in North Charleston. So very excited to be coming back in person with classes this fall, and able to be very hands-on and high touch with the program.
Absolutely, absolutely. So people can sign on by going to Lowcountry Local First, and
they can actually go to goodenterprises.org,
okay.
And there's a button there for a program inquiry form. If you complete that, you'll be contacted to attend an info session and take off. Yeah.
All right. Well, got that information? Write it down. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank
it was really
you.
great to see you. Congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
We're back in 2 minutes.